Mold means throw it away. Not always, and immediately assume that's what it's worth. If that were the case, I could list this little Power Ranger toy I found yesterday for $1 million. Nobody's gonna buy it. This tape is from 1982. I've also sold and seen open tapes worth hundreds of dollars. Trick is learning the difference. Some horror tapes are... What's up everyone? Welcome back to the channel. My name is Ramsey. If you've ever searched for VHS values online, you've probably seen some very wild advice. People will tell you that every sealed item you find is rare, Disney black diamonds, you'll be swimming in gold, or also that every horror movie you find you'll make a killing on. The problem? Most of it just isn't true. Believing those myths can cause you to overpay, pass on valuable tapes, or waste time listing items that will never sell. Today we're busting 10 of the top biggest VHS myths that every reseller and collector should know. And let's jump right in. I want to get this one out of the way. It's the most talked about myth and one I've covered before, the Black Diamond Disney myth. It's the myth that refuses to die. Disney printed millions of these things. Millions. If every black diamond tape were worth thousands, every grandma in America would be driving a Lamborghini. And honestly, most of them you find at thrift stores are only going to be worth a couple dollars. Always check sold listings. There are a few Disney black diamonds that can be a little more rare. Like I've showed you guys a couple times in the past, I have crates full of VHS Disney, and they usually sell for $4 to $5. If this VH tape is sealed, I'm rich. People see shrink wrap, their eyes get huge, their heart starts racing, they're already shopping for a yacht. Slow down there, Captain. Being sealed doesn't automatically make something valuable. I've seen sealed tapes worth $5. I've also sold and seen open tapes worth hundreds of dollars. Being sealed is like putting whipped cream on burnt toast. It's still burnt toast. What matters most is what movie is actually underneath that plastic. Older means valuable. I hear this one consistently. This tape is from 1982. Okay, so is my back pain. Age doesn't equal value. I was actually born in 1987, but that joke didn't work if I said like 2022. Some tapes from the 90s absolutely crushed tapes from the 70s because hardly anyone bought them. Collectors chase rarities, not birthdays. Just because it's old doesn't mean it's valuable. Otherwise, I'd be priceless. You suck. Every horror VHS is worth big money. I wish, trust me, if every horror tape were worth thousands, I'd be filming this from a private island made entirely out of Blockbuster shelves. Reality, there's expensive horror, and then there's why did anyone even make this movie horror? The trick is learning the difference. Some horror tapes are worth enough to buy dinner, others could help you make a small car payment. There is a little caveat, like weird horror movies, this one has actually like a lenticular cover, I don't know if you can tell the 3Dness. Oh, there you go, 3D. Some of those weird, quirky looking ones or whatever it is, I'm not sure about that one specifically because I just found it today or yesterday. And price-wise, they could actually skyrocket. So if it looks kind of funny or is goofy, it could have a cult following and it can make it $400, $500 or more. Rental stickers ruin value. Some people see a price sticker or a rental sticker, like say this Captain America movie, Captain Planet, I'm sorry. I love Captain Planet growing up. Like this little sticker here, or like in Child's Play, we have a little sticker here. These are usually easy to pull off with a heat gun, but like things like this, I wouldn't even pull them off. The Blockbuster one, this one's coming off a little bit. I'd probably pull this one off actually, sorry. But in general, ones that don't pull off, do not pull it off. People will actually buy that. And not just buy that, some people actually seek after those. Remember, that sticker tells a story. That tape probably survived thousands of VCRs, 3 family movie nights, 2 kids eating popcorn with greasy hands, and 1 guy that definitely forgot to rewind. Mold means throw it away. Not always. Light mold doesn't actually mean the tape is doomed. Heavy mold, yes, throw it away, throw it in the dumpster. That's less of a VHS and more of a science experiment. If opening the case and it makes you question whether you need a hazmat suit, it's probably time to move on. Only if the VHS is worth money. You can tell right here there's like a tiny bit of debris / mold. I think it's more like just dust and stuff, but to be safe, I'll unscrew 4 of these little back ends, pull it out slowly. You should wear a mask. Wear a mask. I'll get a paper towel, dry paper towel, or a microfiber cloth preferably, and just slowly get the reel and spin it. Usually I'll pop them out. It's faster that way. Take off the debris really carefully. And there are a few devices on the market that will deal with heavy mold, and it's safer, but I'm not a sponsor of anybody for now, so you can go online and research it. Asking prices are market value. This one drives me crazy. People search eBay, see someone asking $18,542, and immediately assume that's what it's worth. If that were the case, I could list this little Power Ranger toy I found yesterday for $1 million. Nobody's gonna buy it. Look at this thing, it's priceless. I found it yesterday, I'm so excited. We have Ivan Ooze, we have Rita, Lord Zed. Sorry, I just wanted to show it off because I was pretty excited to find it. Just remember, complete sold listings are what that actually matters. And once in a while, you'll see these crazy movies sell for 10 or 15 grand that are not sealed, or they could be sealed, whatever. I swear it's like a money laundering or some kind of scam going on. And you see like a Bambi go for $10,000 or, weird. Watermarks on a VHS tape box. Some people, when they see sealed VHS tapes with no watermark at all, they think it's a resealed item when it is not. You really have to do your research and find out if that title from that era had watermarks or not. I've dealt with many VHS tapes I thought that were sealed end up being resealed, and many that were resealed end up being the actual sealed item itself. So be careful. The VHS box cover is everything. Yes, awesome artwork helps, but don't ignore the tape. Check for mold, broken reels, water damage, cracked cases, sun fading, because finding an amazing cover with a destroyed tape is like buying a sports car with no engine. It looks really cool, but it doesn't get you very far. One of the biggest myths out there is that VHS or physical media is dead. People have been saying VHS is dead to me for years. Meanwhile, I'm still collecting and still buying. Resellers are still selling. I'm still digging through my storage lockers, finding some good stuff. Some good hits today. What's new? Deadline for murder. Next. The Turtles, that always sells real quick too. And a manual. We have Bad Street Brawler. Silent Assault. Like, this is something that would probably be rare if I had the VHS with this stuff. Someone is still trying to convince their spouse that a stack of horror tapes is an investment. Physical media is dead. It's become a niche hobby, which is actually great news for people who know what they're looking for. You can take a look at my shorts that I post Monday, Wednesday, and Friday. I'm constantly selling VHS tapes, probably about 5 to 10 a day. Sometimes more, sometimes less. So, which VHS myth drives you absolutely crazy? Did I miss one? Leave it down in the comments below, because there's a pretty good chance I might do a part 2 or part 3 of this, because there is a lot of misinformation out there. If you could hype the video or like the video, I greatly appreciate it. It helps small creators like me. If you want to see what I find next or what I sell next, and make sure to follow me. Take care, have a great day, great weekend probably. Bye.